you've got Michael Carrick. I wanted to just put this clip in of Michael Carrick because there's a lot of talk of Michael Carrick, particularly locally around Manchester, about his worth, and he spoke at the weekend about how Roy Keane is always mentioned in every interview that he does. But if you want a clip of what Michael Carrick does for Manchester United, this is a clip that he does week in, week out, and why the players that are around him love him and why his managers played him in probably 95% of the most successful period in Manchester United's history. You can just see him there in the centre of midfield, and his appreciation for what's around him is absolutely fantastic. The first time there, he stops that pass being played through the line of midfield. He closes the gap. He's also potentially closing that one off into there as well. So that's the first job that he's done there. He then adjusts his position. Scott Parker's on the ball. He takes it back, and then he closes off that gap again, and again just moves his position across to make sure that ball can't get easily into feet. Now Scott Parker comes back and moves it into Dembele, and you see him now switch across to the left-hand side and close off that pass now. And this is not groundbreaking stuff. This is not stuff that's sort of rocket science or anything that's really wow. But this is
Shouldn't any decent central midfielder therefore do it?
A lot of central midfield players don't do it. This guy does it all the time. And you see that Dembele goes past Kagawa and eventually closes that space off again in behind and gets his little nick in there. And that's the job he does for Manchester United. And yesterday he was outstanding in that match. And in terms of what Phil Jones did on the other side, Michael Carrick did on the side with Lennon. Aaron Lennon had a really good game and gave Patrice Evra real problems throughout. But Michael Carrick was the one who came across, wasn't afraid to depart his position. Just see him there, again, departing that central midfield area. And this was a change for me in Manchester United yesterday. You see Scott Parker making the overlap, taking Patrice Evra away. And Michael Carrick's there, one-on-one against a player who's much more quicker than him, and he does his job.